Hello?
Here to serve.
Huh, give me a moment. I think I might have found something. Huh. So, okay, that's weird. I actually become wet without touching the water here. That's strange. I'm,
Here to serve.
do I not have light shot installed? I do. Why the hell is it not working? Must be on me. I'm gonna... screenshot that real quick. Just gonna send a report. Okay. So I can actually... Right. Guess I just submit feedback now. Okay. Just gonna wanna submit a bug report real quick. Might as well. Also, give me a moment. I'm gonna get some stuff sorted real quick. I forgot about it. Right. Okay, so I wanted to visit the Reputation Quest NPC here.
Long sword in hand, and a world at my feet.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Right, so there is located.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of course, there's a ministry for that. You know, I've been thinking, well, not really thinking, I just had a thought that. So the Snezhnaya here is essentially Russian kind of a nation, right? So the China here, which is Liwei, does a lot of trade and is like quite kind of like secret even, you know, has the committees and shit, ministries, obviously like many other countries in real life, but you get the point. Yes, it's kind of similar to China in this. I wonder if Snezhnaya will be similar in Russia in any way, governmentally perhaps, or behaviorally, as far as like political behavior goes. I do actually wonder. See you later then. That'll be rude, won't it? Resource manager. Ah yes, human resources. Don't you just love humans being treated as resources? That's amazing, man. Amazing, truly. Literally called human resources. That's where the HR thing comes from, actually, by the way. Brilliant, isn't it? Actually, when I worked as a project manager at my last job, at my last place, at the last company I worked as project manager, the project manager, the client company's project manager called the literally called developers. It was software development in that case. She literally called developers resources. It was just kind of damn, you know. just kind of damn.
Hey,
Okay,
who's that skulking around?
so can I have a look? Uh, yeah, I am. Okay, so I can't actually take tasks for some reason. Is there a restriction on that? Because I have unlocked that for Mondstadt. Ah. That's peculiar, because that's kind of strange, you know? I mean, okay. Actually, see you later. The Ministry.
All tasks have been
The Motherland. The Motherland thanks you for your kind heart. The Mothership appreciates your cooperation. Anyway. Okay, so let's see. Well, that kind of breaks the plan a little bit, doesn't it? Oh well, I suppose I could just not, I guess, do the reputation for the leeway for now. Don't know why, but okay. Okay, so let's go to Mondstadt then, and actually see what's up with the reputation there. So there's a guy in here called Goth, actually. And he has a company called like Goth something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but
should I choose?
it's like there are some like weird names here. Like there's Glory and there's Goth. The ones that I found. I mean, Glory is more or less normal, but Goth as a name, that's certainly a peculiar one. They just make me wonder if there are any, if there are any sort of references in those names, actually, because this game is kind of packed with references.
Take it back, Allie.
So I'm curious whether or not the names are referring to something. The Goth dude didn't seem particularly gothy, so it's not bad. Anyway. How's my reputation? Okay, so Mondstadt quests. So actually, the weird thing is that I have claimed 3 kind of main, I think, story quests. And is that like the only things that are there? I knew this game is like very early in development.
Transfers of supply.
But I didn't think it's this early still, actually. Because it's like having 1.5 chapters or whatever. It's kinda... Though, I mean, I'm not done with the story yet, but I don't see the quest here, the main story quest, the one that I'm doing right now. I don't see it in here, which is kind of strange. It's kind of strange. Only see side quests here. Maybe it will actually unlock in the future, will appear in the list, like as I progress through the story. So I do have this thing, an homunculus resonance stone. So this one is supposed to help me with an homunculus. Just search for an homunculi and homunculuses. A tool, so it's an homunculi. That's plural. Alright. Is there a way to... Yeah, let me check the recipe for that tool. For crafting it.
Welcome. How can I help you? My apologies. I don't really know how else to describe him. If I could sketch you his portrait, I would. But my pencil strokes are no match for his.
That's the alchemist we're looking for. Okay, oh, I can already craft it. Nice. What do you know? So it is actually, right, so it's an homunculus. Makes sense that there's another symbol. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Gadgets. Gadgets?
Should I choose?
Well, that's pretty epic, but... How do I actually use said gadget? Oh, there it is, Z. Oh. Ah, nice. So it does actually, like, search the area, certain area. Don't tell me it's a single-use item. Don't tell me it's a single-use item.
The neighboring nation of Leeway has the most
Doesn't seem to be, because I can't seem to craft it again. Oh, no, mind. I guess it is a single-use item, isn't it? Huh. Oh, man. Star Snatch Cliff, you say? Hello, Mimoy. Yeah, I see it's a single-use item indeed. Oof, that's a bit of an oof, to be honest. But okay. Sure, Star Snatch Cliff it is. Oh, actually, though, it does actually save the area here. So that's something, I suppose. I guess it will overwrite the area, like it'll remove this and like save the new one whenever I search, right? Is that how it works? I was thinking it's not gonna be single use though. That's a bit of a piss, I'm not gonna lie. Thought it was like essentially a feature I unlocked in a way, kind of like in Breath of the Wild. Like, you know, the upgrades you unlock in there. I mean, they are timed, they have a cooldown, but they're not bloody single use. Anyway. Star Snatcher Cliff. Okay, well, let's just climb up the cliff then. There it is. Also, does my voice sound fine, volume-wise, compared to the game? And does the game sound fine? Is it loud enough? Wait. Get tossed, mate. Okay. Okay, so there is actually the there's something here.
Windblade.
There it is. Speaking of anomoculi. That was a bad idea, okay. Try again. That was a bad idea too, alright.
Come on! We can do it!
Should be slower. No, they say the slow horse wins the race, or whatever. That will conserve the stamina and allow me to actually climb this cliff. Alright. So this should have the Cecilia. There you go. There they are. Sharp. Black Hound Mercenary. Okay, now we can go craft the freaking Anemoculus Resonance Stone. Let's do that. I do wonder just how useful it is considering the relatively small area it covers. Actually. Right. So there's some fragments here. Let's craft some fragments, shall we?
Welcome. How can I help you?
15.
Nice. I can actually ascend her. Who else? Can actually see the materials required for ascension. I don't think I can, actually. Which is a bit of a piss, actually. I can see up front what kind of materials I'll need for ascension. It's not a big deal, really, but it's not too good, to be honest. What about Barbara? Ah, she needs more of those. Draco, please. Could at least be polite and kinda say hi first. God damn it. Okay, let's level up Ember. Or ascend Ember. Okay, so I think the Nomoculi, they probably do count towards the exploration progress, so I can kind of calculate how many I collected in which area. So Lisha is like unexplored. That's Geoculus, actually. I guess Starfell Valley might be. Fine. Just gonna want to test this stone to see how it works, really. Also here, haven't explored much either. Bruh. It's too bad he had a freaking torch. Oh, no, there's some balloons. There you go. Okay, let's use the stone here. Actually, there is already an Anemoculus. There is. Okay, let's pick that up. Oh. Okay, can I actually launch myself from here or something? Perhaps I can.
From whence you came. Swift and merciful.
No escape!
Wind blade.
Never mind. I do wish Breath of the Wild like Gust of Wind were a thing from those fires here. That'll help. To be honest, but I guess I mean there are features in the game that kind of replace that.
Wind blade.
Whatever. I just don't have them available yet. Like there is, for example, that wind sack thing, whatever it is. I do wonder actually if it'll be a one-use item as well. Kind of like this. Okay. You what? Wait a minute. So, okay, so I popped this stone here to test it. And I cannot actually, like, cancel it? What the hell is that? Fair enough, but like, what? Alright. Anyway, how are you doing, Draker? How are you doing? Doing good?
With the wind.
Now, notice how this thing actually pops a cursor up. Kinda strange, that. Kinda strange. You know, nothing. I thought you played it actually, because I remember you wanted to play it in co-op. I thought you tried it out at least. Or perhaps you wanted to try it out in co-op then. So you tried it for 5 minutes. I see. That's fair enough. Well, it's great. Try it out. Would recommend. Yeah. Kind of greedy ass monetization, though, bro. But that's, you know, that's kind of another story. What the? Yeah, I'm also mostly just kind of doing stuff around the open world in this. I do the quests as well, but you know, I do a lot of just exploration and stuff.
One with
It's
my
generally
blade.
what I like to do with open world games.
Wind blade.
That does look like there could be something, doesn't it? Like that looks very much like an entrance to the dungeon, actually, considering the space here. I mean, it's a bit tighter, I suppose, but not too much. Oh, magic crystals, nice.
A touch of frost.
Or normal crystals, I suppose. There are magic and normal crystals. So Draco, can you tell me DLC for $5? I mean, you mean I mean, there are a few microtransactions that are $5 here. There is the okay, there is this thing. It's a Blessing of the Welkin Moon. That's basically the login subscription thing. There's the battle pass actually as well. So this has two battle passes in a way. So there's this. I don't really care much for it. The rewards are a bit crap, to be honest, in my opinion. And well, obviously there are normal microtransactions like crystals, just straight up crystal package. Like, you know, here, you know, the normal things. I don't know if you could call it DLC though. It's microtransactions for in-game currency, really. Don't know how much of a DLC that is. And you know, battle passes microtransactions for items. Cosmetics, you mean? Yeah, cosmetics there are. I don't actually know if you can buy cosmetics here. There are wings, but a lot of wings seem to be unlockable. Let's see. What the hell even are those wings things? Wings things. I don't actually remember where they are. Lol. Shit. Well. Certain artifacts. Shit. I'm curious about that. Oh, inventory probably. Okay. No. No. Not in the inventory, I don't think. I'm actually not even sure where the wings are, but there are different wings. You can get one way or another. Which are those? The ones that I have are from like beta testing or some shit. I don't remember, or pre-registration or something. I don't know. Because I did pre-register for this.
Disappear!
That's kind of I gotta find where the wings are though. Give me more. Because I do remember setting them up somewhere. This is changing the character. Maybe it's in the party setup options. Nope. Oh, there it is. Derp. Okay, so there you go. Wind gliders are called, and they're kind of wings, you know. So there's this companionship description. So there's a description. It doesn't say where you get those, but I mean it might have been pre-registration stuff. So there's one exclusive for PlayStation 4 players, which is this one. Reaching certain reputation levels, so that's in-game stuff. Reputation level in Mondstadt. Reputation level in Leeway, that's also in-game stuff. Frost-bearing tree offering. So it seems actually that none of the wings are purchasable. They are actually unlocked via in-game like progress and stuff, which is pretty cool. Main source of revenue is gacha. This is a gacha game. So, you know, character and weapon draws basically from banners. That's the main source of revenue for the developers. They don't even need they don't even need cosmetics for that. I don't think. Yeah, the wings, I mean, that's why they're cosmetics. Cosmetics don't make a difference. A lot of the times, I mean, except obviously mobile games, because in mobile games it's all pay to win and shit, but no, in this case they don't make a difference in terms of gameplay. So they are pure cosmetics, not just the twisted version that is found in mobile games, but actually cosmetics.
Swift and merciful.
Oh shit.
Wind blade.
Didn't notice those.
No one escapes my sight.
Submit for judgment.
Crap, get the hell over here. There you go. Those crabs are fast. So, can you tell me, please, how's the volume? I would really appreciate if you tell me how's the volume of the voice and game balance, volume balance. Oh. Boom. Yes, it's fine. Well, yeah, it's yeah, mono speaker. I mean, it's something, I guess. It's something. It should be fine. Yeah, if it's fine there, it should be fine generally. Just kind of a volume balance difference. Just simple stuff, you know. Boom. Oh shit, there was a common chest there. Nice, some crystals there. Oh, interesting, there are some claw marks here. But you wonder who left them. Because there is a character actually that has like a wolf, spirit wolf kind of in him. The wolf spirit in him. I wonder if that was him who left the claw marks. Though, I mean, they're kind of bigger. Too big for that. Dragon, huh? Perhaps. Actually, where is this located? Okay. It could be a dragon, actually. Those kind of... Wolf hook. Well, there's a wolf hook flower in there, so perhaps that could be the answer. To the question. So what kind of dish does Mona make? So far, no. Actually, I think the special dish thing was reset. So never mind. Puppy paw hash brown. So that's the wolf character I mentioned earlier. That's the variation of hash browns that he makes. Because if you make it without him involved, it's normal hash browns. Mondstadt hash browns. That's pretty cool. I like that kind of attention to detail. Where it's, you know... In this case, it's different characters can make their own special dishes if you involve them in cooking, basically. Yeah, Drake, that sounds that's wrong game there, basically. That'll be Monster Hunter World where it will be. a thing where you scrape off the evidence and stuff. Though obviously it might be possible to find out who did this via quests or some kind of hints. Could be possible indeed. I mean, I have a few guesses already. Kinda don't want to spoil the story though, so there's that. Rescue Zelda. I do actually wonder if there's a reference to Zelda in this game. That'll be interesting. To the character, I mean. That'll be nice. Oh. Oh, there's an homunculus in there. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Cool. Nice. Yeah. Dragon's Dogma is great, and I think there isn't there a sequel in development actually. I think there could be a sequel in development right now. Nice. So my stamina has been increased. I think it's now, is it? It's not yet doubled. I think one more upgrade and it will be doubled from the original one. Got that crystal core. Sure. And where's the third one? Well, Draco, the character customization might be pretty good in the sequel, so, you know, who knows, who knows. Okay, where's the third balloon? I just kinda lost it. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Cool. how much I need? 117. Oh, 116 number. So that's the gacha part and all that. As per usual, you know, this one has actually one of the greedier implementations of gacha because it has, first of all, separate banners, second of all, separate currencies, and third of all, it mixes like those character banners have equipment mixed in as well. So that kind of sucks because the equipment dilutes the characters. So there's that. That's a bit of a pisser, the implementation here. It's basically the worst gacha system of possible, basically. Like, out of several ways to implement it, this is the worst one. Oh. I think I've already been here before. Yeah. Let's go to those hilly turtles here. To this camp. And blast them nicely from above. Oh, whoops.
Disappear! Swift and merciful! Spirit Blade! Attack!
Gonna pick up some veggies from here. Tea shop closed due to the off-season. Tea Master Liu Su. Well, Tea Master Liu Su, it seems that the shop was occupied by hillagers there for a bit. I do wonder if I'll be able to actually tell him about that if I meet him there. Oh,
Submit for judgment!
Greg. I like his name is Greg. So this kinda looks like it says Dawn Winery, but it's not. It's supposed to be like a fictional language. Interesting. It also does match the number of letters, so it's not doing the thing where it doesn't match the number of letters, basically. One more grape juice. That's kind of cheap. Ah, sold out. Alright then. Yeah, that's kind of cheap. One more is like nothing. Ah, damn it. Thought those were breakthrough. I'm an excellent sweeper. A sweeper of monsters, that is. Mondstadt Wine Guild. So you can kind of, you know, pick up the books and stuff. And read them in the archive. Okay, so what am I supposed to sweep? Ah, there we go. Yeah, but what am I supposed to sweep then? It's like... It's fine. It's fine as is, really. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Wind blade.
That wasn't enough. Alright then. Okay. Can I sweep it with my sword's fire final strike there. I can. Nice. So there's that final wave it makes. I can actually use that. Cool.
Wind blade.
Probably a gift. The last one. That's one way to do the dusting. It's magic. You know, just storming it inside the building. Oh, that switch of the time of day though. That's kind of weird. It's weird how it switches like that sometimes. Might be a bug actually. Key break pancake. Nice. Cool. 20,000 more for that. 20 freaking thousand. That's a lot of grape juice, man. So, actually I wanted to do something just now, but kind of derped out a bit.
The Dawn Winery's wines are all unique.
It can't be.
Shit. Oh, I have a reputation reward. Cool. Let's do that. What's that on the top there? Oh, that's I think it's it's this this thing here. Okay.
You've got to try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine.
Right, so that one was included in the quests. I think all the quests are probably included. Okay, so what I wanted to do is actually see the bug report submitted earlier.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
If there's anything new for that. Alright, cool. So, yeah, actually MiHoYo's customer support is like really responsive. It's like literal 10 minutes and they respond.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
So there are actually a few other things I also noticed. With the game that that could perhaps be fixed, you know.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Another meaningless day.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Actually, my stamina meter is far from doubled. Actually, I think I might need more than one upgrade for that. Huh. That's fair enough. So yeah, the reputation quests. Well, that one was the small quest and gave a little bit of reputation.
Another meaningless day.
Liu as Archon? Did something awful happen again?
But a few more quests, I think, would be enough to perhaps upgrade my reputation level, which would be nice. So let's see. So there's this one. Okay, so this one actually wasn't available for a bit, and now it's available again. Because sometimes NPCs go on other quests or go exploring and stuff, and they're unavailable for a quest for a bit.
This is our final call for the day.
And that was actually in the middle of the quest. It's a pretty cool system. It's a pretty cool system how it just kind of gives a bit more life, you know, to the NPCs and to the game. So in the middle of the quest, this NPC here, not NPC, character, you can actually control her. She was absent, basically, and I couldn't do the quest, but now she's back and I can continue the quest.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
What was that pronunciation? Did she just say romance? That was weird. Maybe I'm hearing shit, but I think that's what she said. The lady.
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Right, so electronic stuff or electro stuff.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa?
So you can kind of guess things like here, for example, or you can actually talk to the NPC here, for example, and ask them about things, and those options will be revealed. I think that's pretty cool as well. Like you can either guess them. No, I think actually you can't even select them right now. No mind. But yeah, it's pretty cool how you can reveal the options by doing additional dialogue. Okay, so yeah, you can do the "I'll be back" thing, and just gonna ask people. Maybe Flora has an answer. Sure. In fact, I might actually have the flowers already, so the quest might be already complete. Because I happen to have picked up a lot of flowers on the way. Cecilia from Star Snatch Cliff. Okay, well.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Yeah, there you go. See, what kind of flowers does Lisa like? You can just ask her. Yeah. It still seems strange. There's a bit of a typo there. Dandelions, I'm assuming she'll ask for dandelion seeds, which I also have. Yeah, see, there's like a weird ass switching, like just flickering of the lighting here for the time of day. It seems that might be a bug actually. Also, there was another typo with an apostrophe there. In the dialogue. I mean, game has lots of text, that's understandable. Have to be regrown, right, so that's the seeds. There are indeed a lot of dandelions outside.
Of course they're flowers.
Yeah. Yes. A reward would be nice. I like how I can actually pick the flowers back. Lol. Oh man. Because the fact they're blinking just means you can pick them up. Ah, you can touch them, right.
I can think about his D-Luke.
There you go, here's the reward. Oh. But wait, where did Flora go, actually? I wanted to ask about the freaking flowers for Lisa, goddamn. Bit of a piss of that. Actually, let's see. Okay, yeah, so she is the character.
Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Burn the house down, yeah. Yeah, I can't actually collect them, I can't pick them up, I can touch them, and then Donna will just tell me that I can't just pick them. Just like that. But ironically, I can't actually buy them, because the NPC is not there anymore. That's weird. That's actually quite weird, because I did want to ask about the flowers, though. Ah. Okay, well, let's see.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa?
Okay, so the options aren't unlocked. That kind of sucks, because none of those are Electro-based. Alright, fine. I'll just pick whatever options available.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Sure.
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Thank you. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Well, Lisa seems to have liked them. That's good.
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong.
Well, except she, didn't freaking store it safely enough, perhaps.
The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Okay, let's see. There it is.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Oh, there's a boar. Let's hunt it. There we go.
I'll race you there! Told you I'd win.
Okay. There's one more quest that popped up. But I can't actually see Lynn in here anywhere, so it might be in the city, actually. Right. Let's see the elemental traces. That's probably on the cliff there, actually. There you go. Oh, it's still
more
alive.
like it.
Ah, that's a different one. There we go. Ah, there's Lynn also. Right, well. Lynn can wait, I suppose. There we go. So the Wanderer's Advice and stuff, that's character leveling material. You can use books for that, basically.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
And there's also an homunculus nearby, so let's pick that up. There it is.
Hey!
It's, there's a challenge right here. Interesting. I wonder if it's related to the quest. Within 20 seconds, that's a lot. That's a lot of barrels for 20 seconds. So... Never mind. So that's gonna be harder. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Let me follow the rabbit first and kill it. Not the rabbit, actually, that's
I'll race
something
you
else. Whatever. Oh, there we go. It I think it just like walked into the fire and died. Perhaps. Ah, there it is.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
Well, it seems to be conveniently electric, the
A
seal.
seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
So Lisa might be able to actually remove it.
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Hmm. Yeah, so this is done as a dungeon.
It's
The
so
part of this
much
quest.
bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Nice, some enhancement or for the weapon enhancement. Not sure if I'll be able to fly there properly. Oh, never mind, actually I should be able to. Okay, let me attack the boxes first.
You, hit.
I'm not sure how am I supposed to attack them though, because I can't aim the attack. Oh, let's see, never mind. Though there are actually archers, electric archers who can aim stuff. They can aim their bows and attack. In a specific attack a specific target manually. That is.
You've been a naughty boy. Blitz.
Nice. Oof, I just electrocuted myself a bit. The slimes are conveniently water-based. Perfect for electric attacks and all that.
Let's spark things up a little.
Immune? Why would they be immune to electricity? I think I electrocuted them too much. They became immune. Jeez.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Well, I can just use other elements then. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, failed. Okay. Never mind. I forgot about the timer, honestly.
A touch of frost.
Might as well just do that.
From whence you came.
That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Spirit blade. Attack. One with my blade.
Oof. I keep getting frozen though. Damn it.
Let it rain.
Ah, fucking damn it.
Let's
Target
spark
of
things up a
normal. Nice
little.
message.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Okay, I gotta kill him. Shit. Nope.
From whence you came.
Look at that freezing though. Jesus. They just get me frozen all the time.
From whence you came.
Oh, fucking hell.
One with my blade.
Oh no. Shit. I kept getting frozen, bro. Jesus. Okay, let's try again.
Let it rain.
Let's try with fire this time. Fuck.
That's cheating.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack. Spirit blade. Attack.
Blitz.
Dead. There we go. Fuck.
Let's spark things up a little.
Swift and merciful.
Don't freeze me, please.
From whence you came.
God damn it. Nah, fire is good, yeah, but the thing is though that my fire attack is not very strong, honestly. And, what? How the fuck was that?
No
And,
escape.
like, this attack is strong, yeah, but if I just shoot them, it's not gonna be very strong. So there are other better options, actually, like freezing them and hitting them afterwards will deal a lot of damage. example. But it also can get me frozen too, which is a bit of a pisser. Bit of a side effect of all that.
Submit for judgment.
As you can see here, fuck me. And I can also use the wind attacks on them, and then those wind attacks will carry whatever element they pick up, and that can be quite useful.
Ready, steady, go!
And goddamn, I do have a fire melee fighter, but I would have to restart for that, which I actually might. I might as well. I'll just replace the archer with a melee fighter and try again.
I can't wait any longer!
What kind of weapon does she have then? It's a good weapon, but it's not ascended, which is a bit of a pisser. Excuse me? A lead elixir? I know what kind of lead they are having, but I won't make elixir out of it. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so this might be enough.
It's so much bigger in
And she
here
also
than
has her
I
special
thought.
attack ready as well. The burst attack.
Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Right, so there's no chest anymore. Okay. Gonna get lasered real quick. No, not mine. The laser actually didn't hit me. You can actually like farm vegetables because the boxes respawn, so you can farm vegetables from them. But it seems that way at least. There we go.
Race you!
Okay, it's time to hit the slimes.
Nice and spicy!
Okay, let's try with the fire.
Race you! Boba, get them!
The main issue was really me getting frozen, to be honest. God damn it. And that doesn't change now, obviously. At least I can throw the freaking pet or the familiar to deal damage while being frozen. So that's something.
Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Okay. Let's see if this works.
Help! My dinner is attacking me!
It did. Barely. Oh shit.
Hey,
Okay.
look! It's an abyss mage! Lisa was spot on!
Right, so I have to melt his shield first.
Nice and spicy!
There we go.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
A touch of frost.
Nice.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Oof.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
I didn't let him finish speaking.
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
There's a secret room in here.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers that name! Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, It seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is
Okay.
an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good, you're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Alright, nice. Some mystic enhancement ore and stuff. I do wonder what the secret in the book was, though. Lisa didn't let the freaking mage finish what he was saying, so we'll never know, I suppose. We'll never know.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
The Teyvat travel guide.
Look, over there on the shelf.
Right, that's
Isn't
what
that
we
the
wanted
Teyvat
to get
travel guide?
first, initially.
And look how many copies there are.
That's the book we wanted to get when we started the quest.
The Teyvat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Teyvat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
We got baited.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow, Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Eric.
Refrain from making a racket.
You'll get some nice reward for that quest, actually. Some pretty good stuff. Elon Musk, right? So there's a reference to Elon Musk in this.
Gusha Biat?
Wait a minute. How do I exit exactly? Am I stupid or I can't actually leave? I am stupid, I think, yeah. Wrong door. There we go. Okay, let's visit the reputation NPC and see what we can get from that quest.
Share your troubles with the wind.
Okay, so the bulk quest isn't there. Weirdly enough. That's strange. I thought it's gonna include all of the quests. But apparently it doesn't.
Reported. Transfers of supplies.
Okay, so how many? Okay, 67 primogems. I need 160 for the gacha pool.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Gosh, all I can think about is Dylan.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, let's see the expedition rewards. There should be some. Nice. Some bonus materials, which is pretty good. So that's the kind of like passive quests and stuff, you know, the expeditions. You just send characters on them and they get back to you over some time. After some time has passed and you get rewards. Okay, let's tackle some bosses, shall we? Just to kind of just to take a bit of a break from a quest, from the quests. Oh yeah, there's also like a shitty stamina system in this game for the bosses and stuff and dungeons. So that's great. It's called what is it called? Freaking resin system. It's stamina system basically, and it sucks. It's a pretty crap implementation of it as well, because it's required for like too much stuff basically, too many things. Also, I should have brought Archer to this one, and I cannot change that.
Forth, my blade.
Alright, this will do.
Submit for judgment.
Oof.
No,
Oh no,
I ruined
changed the character right when I attack was changed now. Jeez. She just died instantly.
Come on, we can do it.
Oof.
Keep going. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Now I got stomach cramps.
That was bad timing there. Goddamn, I got distracted a bit. There we go. That's some damage. That's some damage. Goddamn.
How? One with my blade.
Thought that won't hit me there. You're just gonna barely reach me. Nice. Oh, goddamn.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
The good thing, the stamina system in this game does have one positive aspect, is that you use it to claim rewards for things and not like do things. So basically you can do things, you just won't be able to claim the rewards for them. But if you do want things, if you want to do things for fun, then you can do that. Like you can do dungeons for fun without any restricted access entry to them.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
God damn it. And an archer would be very useful here. So you can do the dungeons and bosses for fun. And the stamina system, even with zero stamina basically, the stamina system won't restrict you. You just won't be able to claim the rewards. Which is, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good compromise, because in a lot of games you can't even enter shit. You can't even like participate without stamina. So there's that. That's some silver lining there.
A touch of frost.
Still, bit of a pisser of an implementation there, to be honest. Overall. I wish they just didn't implement it that way. If at all, actually, for that matter. It's like you have gacha, like really crap gacha system already. Is that not enough money? Come on. Okay, so one crystal left there.
Go, Barber.
A touch of frost.
I do wonder if I can use frost on those crystals. Let's check that.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Nice. So there you go. The original. There's original resin, which is the stamina system, and then there's the resin that restores the original resin, basically. And then you can just buy original resin with currency as well. So okay, got some amethyst fragments, which is nice. that should be good to level my characters. Or ascend them, rather. Okay, he's almost level 50. Nice, nice. Let's do another boss. Is there a fire boss in here somewhere? Fire... hypostasis. I don't see one. Oh, there is. Cool. Oh, that's a Regis Swine. Well, that will do. Pyro Regis Swine. It's another type of boss. It should be behind this cliff, I think. Here it is. Here it is. There you go. It's a big... It's a big flower. Big fire flower.
Swift and merciful.
Water should work well for this one.
Oh no! Let the show begin.
Chong Yun is probably my biggest damage dealer right now.
A touch of frost.
He hits pretty hard. Wow. But I was waiting to dodge and then I just kind of took the hit.
Let's dance.
That's a Brahmo. It's okay though, I healed. I can heal myself with this character. This character is a healer and she's pretty good at it.
My blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
There we go. That's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Wasn't expecting that much damage there.
Let's dance.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
There we go. Nice. I think there's a chance to obtain like 5-star legendary equipment, which is nice. It's a small chance obviously, but it's there. So you can essentially kind of obtain high level equipment pretty early in the game, which is nice. Or high grade equipment, let's just say. Because levels are a separate thing. Speaking of which, can I send this sword here? No, I cannot. Would be nice though. Like this guy deals a lot of damage already, but with the ascended sword, or a sword that's ascended further, he'll be dealing a lot more damage. Like even more than he deals right now. Okay, what kind of bosses are left? Oceanid. This one I don't want to tackle right now. I don't actually know how to fight it yet. I tried and I get wrecked. I'll tackle it a bit later. There's a Nemo hypostasis. This one will do. That's a wind boss. A Nemo is the wind element here. Or Anemo, perhaps, is the way it's meant to be pronounced. Hell over here. Damn it.
Forth, my blade.
Got him.
Race you! Race you! Eat this!
Ah, that was a bit of a waste. To be honest. Oof.
A touch of frost.
She got right.
Spirit blade. Attack. One with my blade. One with my blade.
God damn it.
Come on! We can do it!
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Almost dead. There we go. Now I have to... Now I need to catch those orbs here. There we go. And now I need to just deal some finishing hits. Finishing hits to it. That
A
should
touch
be
of
enough.
frost.
Oh, almost.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Nice. Got some artifacts. I do need some leveling material. Because Chongyun needs one more level to be ascendable. Let's see, maybe in Mondstadt I can find some leveling materials. No, nothing here. Let's see if any quests. Oh, actually I can get some materials from dungeons. Let's see. Not here though. Here I can't get any leveling materials, I don't think. I wonder if I can tackle Storm Terror's lair. No, yeah I can. I think I can now enter the lair. That's one of the big dungeons in the game, which was inaccessible up until a certain point. But now it is accessible. So that's good. Get some good stuff here. Still no leveling materials though, but you know. How much is it to claim the rewards, if anything? I don't know if it even costs anything to claim the rewards from there. Okay, let's get the archer instead of the melee one.
Leave it to me.
his sounds are kind of quiet, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Okay, well.
Fourth, my blade. Fourth, my blade. From whence you came.
Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit. Oh, I fucked up. I forgot that I need to use the updrafts. Goddamn. And that's not gonna help in this case. No. I don't know if I can actually get to the other platform that way. Don't even need to actually. He just exposed his legs there, so I can hit them. Yeah, actually that was enough. That updraft was enough. Oof.
Go, Barbara, go!
There we go. This should be a safer place.
Go, Barbara, go! Let the show be...
Wind blade. Ah!
Let's dance.
This is not
Oof.
the end.
Holy shit.
I ride on wind and cloud alike. A touch of frost. Yeah, Spirit Blade. Attack! Zap! Zap! Ah! A touch of frost. I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Let's
Okay, this
dance.
time I didn't get freaking obliterated by him on one of those platforms.
One with my blade. From whence you came. touch of frost.
There we go. Nice. That was quite nice. So it is 60 original resin. Alright. 60 it is. It does give a bunch of XP. And some essential materials. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what? Oof. I got a bit stuck there. Boom. Nice. Oh, there's an abyss mage in there.
Submit for judgment.
Oh, he just got tossed. Holy shit. He just got freaking yeeted, mate. Nice. Right, let's do the draw. If it's blue, it's gonna be like some 3-star weapon and stuff, which isn't quite the best result. Basically, you
Exorcism
gotta
uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer
you
evil.
gotta get
There are other means to the same end, but they are
purple
not
or
the true
gold.
way.
That's like 4 stars and 5 stars respectively. Boomst. Oh, is he just chilling? Just sleeping? Yeah. That Hillicher will be sleeping, bro.
I'll protect us.
Wake the fuck up, Hillicher. You got a cliff to be tossed from. What? Wait a minute. That's not how it works. That's not how the tossing works. What do you... The fuck? Oh, it apparently survived the fall somehow. What the... And it teleports back up. What the fuck is that? Bruh. Come on. Seriously, how does it even survive that fall? That's the one hell of a fall. Meat. It would be cool, like, if they implemented, like in Breath of the Wild, where you can cook stuff outside of the pot, basically by just burning it. Just setting it on fire, it's pretty cool. That'll be nice.
Come on, we can do it.
Nope. Well then. Oh shit, there's the Guardian. Oh man, it saw me already? Holy shit. Oof.
Maybe
Ah,
I wasn't meant for this world.
I just got freaking obliterated. Yeah, I didn't expect it to see so far. You see me this just from this kind of distance.
Forth, my blade. Yeah. Spirit blade. Attack.
Okay, let's resurrect the character. Have him freaking die again, I
One
suppose.
with my blade. Submit for judgment.
There you go. This is one of the ruins guardians. Oof. Right in the head. Right in the freaking head.
Spirit blade. Attack.
The combat in this game is really good. It's really nice and satisfying. Which actually I didn't. I was actually kind of skeptical about the combat in this game because in the other MiHoYo's game, Honkai Impact, some of the characters felt really off. Like the combat for some of the characters felt really clunky and laggy and weird, as if it was bugged, but it was never really fixed. So you know, it was probably by design. So I was kind of skeptical at first when I played this game for the first time, but then my my doubts were they were how do you say it? Well, basically I was pleasantly surprised by how responsive and good the combat is here.
But how? Swift and merciful. One with my blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
Let it rain.
Spirit blade. Attack.
So yeah, basically my doubts regarding the combat in this game were alleviated after I played it. After I tried this combat. Mihoyo certainly did a good job with it.
One with my blade.
Oof. Well, that was not a lot of damage there. Okay, let's shoot fire. If I manage to hit it, that is. The fire is really good for melting its ice armor. It removes it in 2 hits, in this case, which is pretty good. Yeah, every character has their element and their unique special attacks. Like they have the special attack here, which is on the E, which is the smaller one, and they have the big burst attack, which is like the ultimate that charges up. So it's here on the Q. So let me recharge the E attack to give an example. So this is the E attack, for example, for this character, and the big one is the Q, that one. The E attack, it just recharges on its own, it's on cooldown, and the Q attack, it has a cooldown, and it also needs to charge within combat, you know, from hitting things. Yeah, it's certainly, the combat is certainly playable on the phone, indeed. It's much better to play on a controller or mouse and keyboard though, in my opinion, but it's playable on the phone. I would kinda still recommend just connecting the controller to the phone if possible. Get one of them, I think the best way would be to get one of them attachable controllers, you know, maybe even actually like a clasp adapter for the Xbox controller. Because a lot of the controllers specifically made for phones are kinda flimsy. Well, yeah, it's a limit break, yeah. Kind of. It's called burst attack, yeah. It's kind of even called similarly. But yeah, the thing is, the combat, like, it's not all about the complexity of it, it's also about how it feels, and it does feel great. That's the thing I was concerned initially. Because in Honkai Impact, some of the combat for some of the characters doesn't feel great, you know, it feels unresponsive, you know. Here, however, it feels brilliant. Like, it does feel satisfying and responsive. The game is also really well optimized on PC, it seems. It had some issues with the PS4 version, but those might have been resolved by now. But on PC, it's pretty well optimized. It runs nicely. Oh. It also runs pretty good on the phone as well.
A touch of frost.
Like from my experience on my previous phone with the what chipset did it have? I think it had the 710 Snapdragon SoC. So on that phone, it was pretty playable. It ran pretty decent. Not in the best. It didn't have the best performance, but it's also not exactly the best SoC. So yeah, on the phone it's also pretty good. You can lower the settings if there are any performance issues, and you'll be fine. And on my current phone, it runs pretty well, of course. That's to be expected. But it does run well on a pretty wide range of specs. Oof. Goddamn. Freezing Abyss Mage.
No one escapes my sights.
You can also do the normal shots, of course, you don't have to charge them. But the normal shots don't carry the element with them, while the charged ones do. And there are also headshots, of course, which are indicated by the spark. Like that. It's similar, pretty similar to Breath of the Wild. And those enemies, actually, they were kind of, I think, hilichurls, which are those, you know, the ones that are similar to what are the things called in Zelda, actually? Bokoblins, right? So those are similar to Bokoblins, the hilichurls. And they just kind of chill and sit around and stuff. And the Abyss Mage is similar to that mage in Zelda, which I forget the name of. Something cloak it was, I think. So, robe. It was robe? It was? Yeah. So there's that's the kind of similarities, similar enemies in that regard. Though not the same, of course. Similarities are there.
Spin blade.
Okay, let's fly here first. Nice. Got the Nemoculus. I do wish this game had the snowboarding mechanic from Breath of the Wild, to be honest. That'll be nice. That'll be very nice. I really like the snowboarding mechanic in Breath of the Wild. But alas, the physics of the engine might not quite be there in that regard. Yeah, I do forget the names of Zelda enemies. Sometimes, but yeah. I do remember some of them still. Goddamn, I missed that thing that was flying there. Fell down earlier than he did. Yes. Okay, so there are 2 Anemoculi in there, which is nice. And where would that be exactly? Is that a not activated? Oh, that's a crystal, not that. That blue thing here, that's a crystal. Yeah, well, let's get it. Nice crystal here. Damn. What do you mean, cannot switch with it? I do generally wish this game borrowed more mechanics from Breath of the Wild, but I feel that at one point there's like a plagiarism threshold basically, and if they borrowed like some very specific stuff, that could be like grounds for litigation. Like some very specific stuff, like for example, I really like the thing where you get hit by lightning with a metal weapon, but that's like really specific, so that would be a bad idea to borrow. I feel it would be a bad idea to borrow that kind of specific mechanic, I feel.
No escape!
Fourth, my blade.
Like, I really like that mechanic, but I wouldn't expect it to see here. I wouldn't expect to see it here because it's quite specific and Nintendo might not like that. If it gets borrowed. Along with perhaps other more specific things like what was the other one? What's the other mechanic I wanted to mention? Like a very specific one. I don't remember anymore. Good. Oh, that's a nice place. Nice. Entity has timed out or disappeared. Epic. Yeah, epic freaking live service moment where it's online only, right? So it just fucking times out in single player because it's online only in single player. It's like a Matrix moment, you know. Boomerang, nah, Boomerang, I wouldn't say Boomerang is particularly specific, so they could probably borrow that. Also, is the delay, like, that seems like there's like a pretty big delay in stream, isn't it? Could be due to the mobile network. Oh, there you go. There's some leveling material. Oh, there's an homunculus in there, on the right there. Oh, dear. Let's try to get it. I should probably climb that tree, actually. I think actually specific mechanics wise for Breath of the Wild, maybe the snowboarding would be actually enough to cross the plagiarism threshold, so that would be a pisser if it was crossed. But I would really like to see that mechanic. Snowboarding is fucking great in itself.
Swift and merciful.
There's also a rather specific mechanic I mentioned earlier, which is cooking things on the ground, basically by burning them. So there's that. If it was transplanted one-to-one, then that could have been a bit of a problem. Though Genshin devs could put their own spin on it, so that would be nice. It's like those little details, you know, those specific mechanics and details are truly what makes Breath of the Wild come alive, you know, in my opinion. Just that attention to detail, it's very nice. What kind of skewer can he make? Fruity skewers. So that's the original recipe, chicken mushroom skewer, and the fruity skewers is the special one by Kea. Oh, that's some nice attention to detail. I feel what also would be nice in this game, I would like to see in this game is, you know, similar to Breath of the Wild, but not anything specific, is like more advanced ragdoll stuff, more advanced physics like that, but that will probably require quite a big rework of the engine, so I won't expect to see that kind of thing. But it would be nice, you know, for all the situations that it can cause. It would be nice to have them here, and I drowned. God damn it! Oh yeah, the mechanic. I quite like the mechanic. I just remembered the one I wanted to mention, where the cliffs become slippery during the rain. I quite like that mechanic. So that is rather specific, so I won't expect to see that.
Swift and merciful.
Would be nice, but I feel this game might not actually be able to accommodate for that kind of mechanic, because in Zelda there were quite a few other ways to traverse the world, aside from climbing. Well, here there are less of those ways. Like, for example, in Zelda you could toss yourself. Like, literally you could just like stand on a rock and then toss yourself via stasis. But you can't do that here. There's no stasis mechanic here. So there's that. So perhaps the rain mechanic, the slippery cliffs mechanic might not be quite fitting here. So there's that. But regardless, overall I feel this game is quite mechanically rich as is, so that's great. It's perfectly satisfactory for me in that regard. It's just, I do miss some of the mechanics from Breath of the Wild. But that's it. Overall this game is great. Honestly. The only like really bad thing about it, the only just overall bad thing about it, in my opinion, is the gacha system, just the monetization in general, but that's kind of, you know, it's a mobile game and all that. You know. It's from MiHoYo as well, which are not exactly the, well, the pinnacle, they don't have the pinnacle of monetization, let's just say. So, you know, it's unsurprising.
A touch of frost.
It it's not surprising that they transported that monetization here as well, or implemented it here rather. Transported it from Honkai Impact. Yes. Though on Honkai Impact the monetization might be actually better. I don't remember for sure, but it might be actually better. Might be a bit less greedy. But then again, you don't make freaking... I mean, I know if they would make 800 something million with this game if they had more generous monetization, would they? The thing is, it's not really about Nintendo going after them based on singular mechanics, but the thing is that if there was a combination of specific mechanics implemented, then that could be grounds for litigation. And also, again, some of the mechanics are very specific, so you know that kind of is a bit fiddly. Like that could be a bit fiddly for MiHoYo if they implemented them. Like again, the lightning one, or the slippery cliffs one, or maybe even the snowboarding one, because they already borrowed the gliding, which is, I mean, it's vague enough, so that shouldn't be any problem, obviously. But you get the point. Like, there's like that fine line, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a fine line. No, I mean, this game is inspired by Breath of the Wild. Developers mentioned that as well. It's obviously inspired by, but again, there's that fine line between inspired by and then it crosses over to, you know, a bit more than that. That's not a line to be crossed, especially with Nintendo. I mean, you know how freaking annoying Nintendo is with their lawsuits. I'm sure you're aware. So I won't risk it personally. if I were, you know, if I were MiHoYo, I won't risk it.
A touch of frost.
Turn it into an H game. I mean, come on. Just remove those mechanics and turn it into an H game. Well, that would be a waste, though. Yeah. That would be a waste, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have them implement the mechanics I mentioned and just keep the game as is in that regard, and I'll be perfectly fine with that. I'd rather not
A touch of frost.
see this game freaking wrecked by Nintendo and turn it into an H game. Because there are plenty of H games, but games like this on the phone, or just in general, really, there aren't too many. Particularly on the phone, honestly, I don't really know of any game like this on the phone. Any other game. Not of this level of polish and caliber. Like, there are similar ones, but they kind of are
Submit for judgment.
bit clunky. As far as consoles go, there is actually the Breath of the Wild inspired game by Ubisoft called Phoenix. What's it? Fuck. Get name. Phoenix Rising. Something Phoenix Rising. So there's that. Still though, I'd rather have this game on the consoles as well, like, you know, be available on the consoles and PC, because it's more options after all. It's more options in general for games like this. For them Breath of the Wild likes. Come me. Oh, there you go. Let me escort you to the point here. You gotta escort those things to the kind of a pedestal of sorts, and then they unlock stuff. There it is. Well, that one was well hidden. Tell you that much.
No one escapes my sight.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
Speaking of mechanics and stuff, have you heard of that thing where a publisher patented a game mechanic recently? I don't remember which publisher it was and which mechanic, but it was some kind of mechanic that was patented by a publisher, so now it's like locked behind a patent or some shit. That fucking sucks. Jeez, what a stupid fucking thing.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
It was in the news recently, so maybe you're aware of what it is, what was patented and by whomst. But in general, the idea sucks, you know? Just come on. Just patenting the mechanics so that other people have to like pay for the license, bruh. If they want to implement them, come on. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's Warner Brothers, obviously, being the twats that they are. It's Warner Brothers patenting the Nemesis mechanic from Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor games.
Forth, my blade. From whence you came.
The haptic feedback, that would be freaking dual sense. I'm sure that's patented.
Wasn't done.
A touch of frost.
Yeah, Warner Brothers patented Nemesis mechanic. Jesus. What a freaking bunch of twats, I swear. And of course it's bloody Warner Brothers. Who would have bloody guessed? Who would have bloody guessed? Yeah, it is pretty scummy, yeah.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
That tingle?
That tingle? No, that's Zelda, mate. There's no tingle in here.
Spirit blade. Attack. A touch of frost.
Well, let's use the resin. Have some. I think. No, I don't. Actually, never mind. Well, I won't be using Primogems to replenish the resin. Or am I? No, let's actually do it. Okay. 50 Primogems. Okay. That's quite a bit of more. That's nice. Okay, so there are apparently two anomoculi nearby. So there's one right here somewhere. Don't know where it could be, to be honest. Probably at the bottom somewhere. Yeah, there is. Okay, cool. Let's get it. You have to break those crystals with the reactive element. So if the crystal in this case is electric, you gotta use fire to break it, because it reacts and it causes the overload reaction and it blows up, basically. Oh, that should be enough to level up. Nice. Okay, I can't ascend him. Right, because adventure rank 30. Okay. And I also have... I lack one fragment for that. Yeah, Drake, no problem. I might actually end the stream soon. Perhaps it is getting... it's like 2 AM here, you know. We'll see.
Have you heard? Liu is Argon.
Liu as Archon? Did something
I
awful
wonder if I
happen
can...
again?
Let's see if I can climb up high enough to see Celestia from here. Oof. Okay, this should be...
I ride on
climbable.
wind and cloud alike.
Oh, there is. So this right here is Celestia, which is like a floating... It's a floating island where people go to become gods. Certain people go to become gods in this game's lore. They gotta have certain abilities, obviously. It's currently inaccessible, but I do hope that in the future updates maybe, we'll be able to access it. It's nice to see that kind of land, that kind of place visible from the ground. It's kinda cool. Ripping off Ryger? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's nice to see this kind of place, this kind of celestial place visible from the ground, as opposed to being like somewhere completely far away. It's pretty cool. I feel it makes it like it's a pretty interesting. It's interestingly down to earth. This kind of like, it makes it interestingly down to earth somewhat. You know, it's like more connected to the ground world here, to the ground realm, to the earth realm, or whatever. It's pretty cool. Can't directly access it though, right now. it's you can see it though. You can see it. It's pretty cool. Well, what I'm referring to is the concept. Like, the concept is quite interesting of this kind of place being close enough to be visible. I do find it quite interesting. Cannot see it from here. Oh. That's weird. Right, so yeah, there's this tower in the center. I think that's the kind of the main pillar of some sorts. And then there's a small, well, small, relatively speaking, kind of castle on the left there. And there is actually like a close-up image of it. But yeah, there's a pillar with like a ring structure on it in the center, and that's where I guess all the ceremonies and stuff happen, perhaps. That's kind of the center of it all. And it's kind of similar. It has the green hills and stuff in there as well, and some small buildings, some small castles. Yeah. This game is pretty chill indeed. And the characters are pretty varied and nice to play as, and they do kind of interact with each other and all that. There's also like a dating sim element coming up as well in the next patch, in fact, in the patch 1.4. Yeah, I don't think there is a telescope. Yeah, I don't think there is a telescope pointing at it. Oh yeah, you can see the main pillar here. It's a bit closer, a bit clearer rather. So there you go. Yeah, there's no telescope, I don't think. There is, however, like the wiki has, I think, the exact asset that is used for this. This is not actually a 3D model, by the way. This is like a sprite. So the wiki has that sprite in it. I don't know if the developers intended it to be that way, so that you know, the asset can be just like, you know, I'm not sure if the developers intended the asset to be discovered that way, so to speak, but or perhaps intended to put it somewhere in its exact form. Like there's a manga for this game, and maybe the manga has it in the same form, this the asset that's used for Celestia in the game. But yeah, the wiki has pretty clear image of it. The only way I can zoom in really is to aim. That's why I'm aiming like this, that I can zoom in that way. A little bit, a tiny bit. That's about it.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I think there's also a glitch, actually. You can like glitch into the air. I'm not gonna attempt that. And I think if you get close enough, the object actually disappears. So there's that. Like it just starts becoming more and more transparent, basically. Because they didn't intend for the players to get close to it. Oh. Yeah, those slimes really were waiting for me there. What is that? Oh, I sure can't get there. Actually, how can I get out of here without drowning? I think this way. Well, actually, I'm kind of bit of a derp. So you can use the ice characters basically to traverse bodies of water.
I'm looking for.
Like this. Oh, well, almost like this. Not quite though. Not quite.
Freeze.
And then you can spread this via the wind element and fucking drown apparently. Well, I think the way I did it yesterday was like this, and then I wait for the cooldown, and there you go. And do it like this.
Dodge this.
What's up, Kenny?
Freeze.
So there you go. This way you can basically traverse any body of water. This way. As long as you don't fall down, drown, I suppose. But you gotta kind of time it and all that. Well, slippery rocky surfaces, as I mentioned before, there aren't really that many ways to traverse the ground in particular to actually account for slippery rocky surfaces. Like, there is a way to traverse the water surfaces, the water bodies, sure, but not the ground though. The ground is a bit limited in terms of traversal. You can like walk around the cliff, sure, but if you either like walk around it or you climb it, you know. You can't yeet yourself, you can't like toss yourself up to the cliff. And maybe to an extent, I guess you can get tossed by an explosive barrel or something. I am playing which region I'm playing? I'm actually not sure. I mean, I am playing in Europe region, global, I guess you could say. But yeah, the traversal on the ground is different from the water bodies.
Cool it. Freeze.
And just the physics of the engine are just not there, honestly, it seems. They're just not there.
Freeze.
And making them on par with the Breath of the Wild's physics engine would be probably a bit too much work, if possible at all, actually. My adventure rank is 26, but I have not done a co-op quest yet, because I can be asked, to be honest. Oh, nice, that's an ammo tower here. Need to activate it with an ammo. Cool. I'll do that once I get there. Okay. There we go. There's another Moculus. Well, yeah, and AR-47 is quite a bit higher as well, yeah.
Freeze.
But anyway, traversing the bodies of water like this is pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. It's you know, it allows for certain degree of creativity with it.
Cool it!
It's pretty clever.
Wind blade! Dodge this!
And you can basically get anywhere this way. It's infinite ice basically.
Freeze!
Well, yeah, I understand, Kenny. Well, maybe at me being adventure rank 26, it's not. I'm not quite there. Yeah.
Cool it!
I reached the freaking map edge of the map. Paimon's like, nah, I can't go there, motherfucker. Bit of a piss of that, but you know. Yeah, there's the edge of the world, basically. So, from what I understand, they plan to basically expand beyond those edges, because there's plenty of room for expansion. That's kind of the plan, I'm pretty sure. They already expanded here, actually. This is one of the new places they implemented. But there will be... There are currently... They have implemented 2 nations, 2 regions, which is Mondstadt and Liyue. And there are 7 nations in total in the lore, so that's kind of the scope they're aiming for, I suppose. That will take some time though, I'd imagine, because that's a lot of stuff. I think the next region might be Snezhnaya, which is like a wintry region, wintry kingdom.
Guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation?
Based on Russia, as far as I'm aware, the name was Russian, and the ruler of the kingdom is called Tsaritsa, which is Russian royalty type thing. Well, it's it was Russian royalty. In real life, it was like 200 years ago or some shit, or something like that, 150 or so maybe. I don't remember for sure.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Anyway, let's go to the
Oh, fountain.
guild representative. But yeah, I think
Add Astra
Snezhnaya will be the next
Abyssosque.
region, possibly, and then I'm not sure. Okay, cool. So that gave me some leveling materials. I think it did at least. Didn't it give me some level, some purple books? Or was it something else?
Add Astra Ab
I don't think I can see that, actually. Yeah. Okay, well, let's send somebody on expeditions. And I never actually bothered with those, but the materials will be useful. Well, that's a pretty big difference. 15, yeah. 15 hours instead of 20, that's pretty good. Of course. Already on expedition, so this one cannot be dispatched, okay. Makes sense, it's the main character. Okay.
error.
When you're
The what?
high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Did she just error out? The fuck? Bruh. Another Matrix moment. Another live service moment, perhaps, yeah?
What's the hurry?
That epic live service moment when a character just breaks. Let's heal up a bit. One thing I'm curious about is that whether or not one can increase the draw distance of the grass in here. I think I might have seen something like that actually. It mentioned somewhere. So that won't be too bad, that would be pretty nice, I feel. Though the anti-cheat might not like that. Might not like any modification like that, generally speaking. Rosemary and parsley.
Come on. What is it?
Finding someone to...
Gotta get that foul. God damn it. Okay, that will be it. Can't hit anything, bro. Speaking of draw distance though, those boxes do be popping in, bro. Let's see if I can actually hit them. Snipe them from there, you know. Maybe I actually can, let's see. Boom. I think I might be actually hitting them. But they aren't burning. If they even can burn, actually, I'm not actually sure.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
That's a tall cliff. Cool. Okay, I think I'll be ending the stream here because it's getting quite late where I am, and yeah, I gotta go sleep and stuff, you know. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you around later. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. See. Okay. Bye.